Creativity changes the everyday. Creativity is beautiful. Creativity is active. Creativity is freedom. Alpha NEX5 debut.
Sony.
Well, Jenny Williams, here we are in the wonderful setting of the Sydney Harbour, and I know you're with Shangri-la, and we'll talk about that in a second, but we can see one of your hotels over here in Sydney. So if I just zoom in a little bit, we can see the Shangri-la Sydney from where we are down here at the Park Hyatt. So there is the Shangri-la Sydney. Now, you're Director of Sales and Marketing, okay, but in the regional office that's based here in Sydney for Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts globally, but based here in this region. So tell me a bit about your role and what you do, and tell me how many Shangri-La resorts are there around the world?
Well, I represent all our hotels around the world, and we have some 72 hotels currently, expanding all the time, of course. And it is my job to source business from this part of the world, Australia and New Zealand, to all our hotels globally.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about some of the hotels. I mean, I don't want you to tell me which are your favourites, okay? But there must be some that really exude the Shangri-La story in some ways, and that you particularly like.
Absolutely.
You can tell us quietly and privately.
Okay, well, I won't give too many of my personal secrets away. However, yes, I think our hotels in Asia certainly typify the brand. I've just recently come back from the island Shangri-La up in Hong Kong. We are a 5-star deluxe hotel group. We're always in the best locations. I think one of the things that perhaps sets us apart from other hotels is the caring Asian type of hospitality that we do give. I think staying at a hotel, it's all about the service and the way that customers, guests are treated when they come to our hotels, and we really do try to make everybody feel very special and welcomed and looked after when they're with us. The majority of our hotels are in China and in Asia, but we are expanding out into Europe. We opened 18 months ago the Shangri-La Hotel in Paris, a beautiful old Bonaparte Palace, which is just glorious. It's a lovely hotel, just become a virtuoso hotel. And we open in London, of course. That's the big news for Europe from us.
Wow.
The Shard of Glass will incorporate the Shangri-La Hotel London, which will open in the first quarter of next year.
And where's that? Where is it in London?
It's on the South Bank near Tower Bridge. Have anyone watched the Jubilee celebrations? It was admittedly under cloud, being so tall, and will be the biggest, I should say, the tallest building in Western Europe.
Goodness me.
But that is it. That will be the Shangri-La Hotel London, right at the top of that Shard of Glass.
Fantastic. Just talking about Luxperience for a second, I mean, it's aimed at showcasing the very best of high-end experiential product available, and with luxury being the experience, you know, because people don't they don't go to destinations anymore, they don't collect destinations, they collect experiences. And my feeling, having stayed in Shangri-La hotels around the world, is that staying in a Shangri-La hotel is very much an experience. You've talked about location, you've talked about staff. What other parts or elements help create that Shangri-La experience and that luxury experience?
If you walk into a Shangri-La hotel, the lobby is probably the first thing that you see, which is always large, magnificent,
palatial even.
Palatial, absolutely. Very sumptuous surroundings, and you find in Asia, of course, that a lot of people entertain in hotel lobbies. So I think perhaps the lobbies of our hotels are very much the focal point, or the heart, if you like, of a hotel. So the experience there can be with an orchestra playing, from high tea to cocktails in the evening. It takes you back perhaps to an era when their service was very much in the fore.
So practically Palm Court, isn't it, in a way?
Yes, like a Palm Court, So from that experience through to the rooms, which are always of a very good size, They're oversized, if you like. They're always beautifully appointed. The amenities that we tailor to guests staying at the hotel. Always wonderful views. And I think people really feel that they are in whatever location it may be, in Hong Kong, in Beijing, in Shanghai. You look out the window and you know you're in that destination and you're enjoying absolute 5-star comfort, luxury. Restaurants, food and beverage, of course, is another very important item for our hotels. Many of our hotels have Michelin star restaurants.
Wow. Okay.
And I think European food now, of course, is being incorporated a lot more within our Asian hotels. So there's a huge choice in the different types of style of cuisine within the hotels, like Japanese or Chinese, French, Spanish. So all sorts of different choices for guests to select when they stay at our hotels.
They're wonderful hotels. How valuable do you think Luxperience will be in promoting your product or the Shangri-La hotels around the world in this region and attracting new business?
Yes. We have, thankfully, a very good following from Australia. And I think Luxperience will enable us to certainly make new contacts with overseas clients, and of course we are attracting overseas clients as well to introduce them to our hotels in Asia and also here in Australia. We have a hotel in Sydney and a hotel in Cairns. So it is going to be an opportunity to reinforce new products that are coming online, reaffirm relationships with existing clients, but I think importantly, with the delegates that are coming from overseas, it's going to be very much an opportunity of finding new business and new clients.
Sure. And what sort of people do you want to meet at Luxperience? I mean, if you had to say the ideal sort of person to be sitting opposite you, your desk or booth or whatever, what sort of person would you say that would be?
Well, obviously someone that has clients that are travelling voraciously overseas. No, obviously clients that I know a lot of Virtuoso agents are coming to the event. We have 5 Virtuoso hotels within our group.
Wow.
So an opportunity to really make sure that they know which hotels within our group do belong to the Virtuoso group. But people that, I mean, obviously with new business, it's such a great opportunity to meet with people that perhaps don't know the brand that well. So it's people that we can really get the message across as to what Shangri-La is all about and introduce them to
and also I would imagine in the top end of that MICE business as well and so on, because people are looking for really important, valuable experiences in MICE. But look, just in the interim, we look forward to seeing you in Luxperience in Sydney, just over there at the Overseas Passenger Terminal. It's going to be great. Where can people find out more information about Shangri-La hotels currently?
Well, we on our website, www.shangrila.com. You can go through to any of our hotels from that website.
Fantastic.
So that's probably the best place to find us.
Brilliant, Jenny. Thank you very much indeed for your time, and I look forward to seeing you at Luxperience and seeing you doing lots and lots of highly valuable business.
I'm sure we will. I'm looking forward to it.